I live in Europe, particularly in France, and in France people speak French. And I was born in Germany, and in Germany people speak German. So in Europe we have 23 different languages. And if you want to talk to the people, you have to speak their language. So many of them speak English, but when I look around in my little French village here, there are not that much people that speaks English. So this is the reason why I want to do this screencast here. And I want to show how you can do a multi-language website with Joomla 1.6, only with core components. So no additional extensions, only the core. And this is Joomla 1.6 out of the box. This is the website and it's empty, so there are no example data. And this is the administration area. And I want to do this step by step. So the first step is we have to install the language files. And I go to extensions, language manager, and I see here is only English. And this is divided in the sites language and in the administrator language, but in the administrator language is also English. So I have to install something and I go to the extension manager and I need the language package. So I have to go to Joomla, joomla.org, and in the menu Do More, you see a menu item Translation, get Joomla in your language. And I'm looking now for the German language package. German translations for Joomla. Okay, I click on that link and I see, okay, where is it? Downloads. Go to download. And now it's getting a bit complicated because depending on the country, this is sometimes a bit complicated to find. So we are here in Joomla 1.6.1 version 1, and here you have the possibility you can have upgrade packages, installer packages, and German full package. A full package is the German Joomla, more or less, and the installer package is only the language files. And the language files are divided into site language, full language, and admin language. So if you want to have the German on the site and in the administrator interface, you need the full language. Okay, I will download this. Yeah, it's there. Perfect. Then I can close everything here and go back to my administrator interface. And I will upload this package. Here is the package, upload install. Okay, this is Deutsche Übersetzung, wonderful. So I can go to extensions, language manager, and I see, oh wow, I have German here. And when I go to the site, I have German too. Okay. So now I want to go back to my website. And it is, you are here, it's still in English because English is the default language. I could change that for the site, for example, when I say no, I want to have German as default, and I click on default. And when I go back to the site and reload it, it is in German. So you see aktuelle Seite. And next step, I will go back to English. It is mentioned here, warning, 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 when using the multi-language functionality. So we have to enable the plugin language filter. And this is in extensions, plugins. And I can select the type here, and I think it is a system plugin. Yeah, there it is, system language filter. And when I enable that, it is possible to switch between different languages. So now I need nothing changed because it is only a plugin. So I need an additional module, and I find this module in extensions module manager. And there I can say I want to have a new one. And this should be the language manager, which is here. And I click on that language manager. It gives to me use image flags. No, no flags. Horizontal display, yes. Active language, yes. Okay, perfect. I can save and close that. Oh, okay. I need a title, language, and I need a position. So I can put that on position 4 or 6 or 7. I don't know. Let's put it on 7 and say, so where's my language? Here, position language, position 7. And when I go back to the website, I can reload this and I see, okay, this is English, but no German. So what's happening? Let's go back to my languages. Here we are in this installed languages area, but here is another area which is called content, and there is no German language. So we forgot to create a language here. And I do this now by clicking on new and I say this is German and the native title is Deutsch and the URL language code is DE and the image prefix is, I don't know. Okay, should be also DE, I think. And the language tag is DE minus DE. Perfect. So now I have this wonderful language. I can save and close. Yeah, it's here. And when I go back to my website and reload it, I see, okay, this is English and this is German. So this is what I wanted to have. And I don't want to have that title here, for example. So I can go back to the module in extensions modules and go into that module and say, no, I don't want to have that title. And yeah, there's another possibility, for example, with flags. Maybe I can use flags too. And reload. Yes, and then I have here only these two flags, but it is not at the top, so it's better in the top. So I have to look at my template positions where this is, and I can look in the template positions with a question mark TP equals 1. Okay, and I see nothing, so maybe it isn't switched on. So I can go to the template manager, to the options, and switch the preview, enable the preview, save and close, go back to my website, and I see, okay, where is that? So it is right on position 7. So you see it, maybe you do it a bit bigger. You see it here, it is the position 7, Beast Division, and the languages are also at position 7. So it is a question of ordering. So I will go back into my modules. Here is my module manager. And I see here are 3 modules at this position 7. And I want to have the language above the main menu. So I click here on ordering and try to bring that up. I don't know whether it is working. No. So I say this is 1, this is 2, and click on this icon here. Yeah, and then it works. So I can go back to my website. Don't choose this. And yeah, I have it here. So this is perfect. I have now the flag for English and the flag for German. And now I want to have different menus, for example, in German and in English. So this here is a menu and the menu is in English, and I can go to the module. There is my main menu. And now I have many possibilities how to do this. And one of the possibilities could be to say this is the main menu and it is the main menu for English. And I can save and close that. When I reload it, you see the English version, and when I go to German, you don't see it. So we have to create a German menu. And we will do this here in the menu manager, add a new menu, and I say a Hauptmenü for the German menu, and the menu description is a menu, and another description is also a menu. And I save and close. Now I have the, do I have the menu? Yes. So here I have the Hauptmenü and here I have the main menu, and the main menu is, and I want to change that. Go to edit and I say, okay, this is the menu type main menu. It's not important to have that, yeah, but I want to do it in a clean way. Menu type exists. Okay, so it isn't important. So I can say Hauptmenü. This is Hauptmenü. Okay, and description is Hauptmenü. I never ever really understood these descriptions, but maybe someone can write a comment. So now I have many Hauptmenüs. Okay. So seems to be that I have discovered a bug in Joomla. Then I will delete one. Okay, perfect. So now I have the main menu and the Hauptmenü. And in the main menu, there is one link, and in the Hauptmenü, there is no link. So let's have a look. In the main menu, there is a home link. The home link goes to the featured articles. So I want to try, yeah, I can copy it. Oh, I can do it. I can do it in another way. I can go to the Hauptmenü and say I want to have a new menu item. And this menu item should be the featured articles. And I say this is my Startseite in German. And I want to have one leading article and, I don't know, 4 intro articles, and I want to have 2 columns and, I don't know, 4 links. So is this all? Yes, and this is German. And save and close. So now I have here the German one. And let's go back to the main menu because we have to change this to English. Language is English. And I will save and close. No, it's not possible. The language parameter for this menu item must be set to all, at least one. Okay, perfect. So we leave this in all. I'm not sure what's now happening here. Maybe this is new in 1.6.1. Okay, this is home. And if I want to have the German, I try to do this as default. Yeah, that's working. Okay, so we have the German Startseite default if someone accesses the URL with /de, and the English home default if someone accesses the website with EN. So let's have a look. This is EN, and it should be the main menu. Well, it works. And this is DE, and nothing happens because we need a module. So we have a menu, but a menu isn't enough. We need a module for that menu. So let's go to extensions into the module manager and create a new one and say, okay, we want to have a menu. And the menu is Hauptmenü. And here I can select the menu I want to have. and the position, we do it again at position 7, and the language is German. So save and close, and the Haupt menu is now above the language. That's not good. So let's put it at position 2. And when I go back to my website, I have, yeah, the Haupt menu and a Startseite. Wonderful. And let's try it in English. And in English we have the main menu. Perfect. So now we need a menu item here in the Haupt menu. And oh no, we have already one. Now we need the articles. Okay, let's go to the content area in the article manager. And here in the article manager, there is nothing at the moment. So we can say, okay, we want to have the article, the first article, and it is English, and it should be featured. So this is featured. And yeah, now I will try to say save. No, article must have some text. Okay, no problem. Dummy lipsum. So now we have a bit text. Maybe we need to read more link here. Okay, and I want to save. Perfect. So now here the alias is the first article. Wonderful. So this works. And now I want to have the second article. Okay, perfect. And then I can filter here by language. So I can see these are the English articles, these are the German articles. Perfect. So let's have a look at the website. This is the English website with my articles here with 3 columns. And this is the German website with my 3 articles, but only with 2 columns. So I have to change that because it's better to have it the same way. I go to the Haupt menu in German and into this item Startseite, and I say, okay, I want to have 3 columns, 3, 3, 3. Save and close, go back, and yeah, now I have 3. Yeah, wonderful. So that's the way it is. And you can do this with categories, you can do this with articles, you can do this with modules, and with, yeah, more or less all the content items you have here in Joomla. So for example, when you want to have another menu on top, you have to create a menu or 2 menus depending on how much languages you have, and then you can add these links here. So the next problem is that I have here the Haupt menu, but the login form is still in English. So I could, yeah, what could I do? Because the static texts are here in German, but the title is in English. And this is also easy to do. I can go to extensions, modules, and here I have this login form, and I say, okay, the login form is for English. And I save this. And then I say, okay, I want to have Anmeldung. So that's German. And I say, okay, this is German. And I want to have this, save it as a copy. And let's go back and have a look. So here is Anmeldung, and here is the login form in English. And when I go back to my page and I reload it, I have the German one, Hauptmenü, Anmeldung, and the English one, main menu, login form. Yeah, it's perfect. It's working.